On this trip, our good friends Marlin, Jiranek and Ordway from ADG, Atlas Development Group, are going to be chasing plains game animals in Namibia.
You on him?
McWhorter Custom Rifles presents
Just right. Welcome back, folks. This week, we're going to be back in South Africa with our industry partners, ADG, Atlas Development Group. They're going to be after plains game. We made them a couple 7.65 PRC McWhorters. They're going to be shooting the Hornadies and the Zeiss optics. You don't want to miss this.
Precision Hunting TV is brought to you by McWhorter Custom Rifles, Zeiss Hunting, Forge Carbon Stocks, Hornady Ammunition, Atlas Development Group, and Great Horizon Ranch.
On this trip, our good friends Marlin, Jiranek and Ordway from ADG, Atlas Development Group, are going to be chasing plains game animals in Namibia. They called me last year and they said, hey, we're going to go on an African safari. We're going to go hunt plains game. How about making us a couple of guns? So I said, absolutely. And we discussed what we would. They kind of asked me what I would use. And I said, hey, one of my favorite calibers is something that y'all just started making cases for, the 7.65 PRC. That's one of my favorite calibers that we've ever done. We barreled them both with the Brooks barrels, put them in the forged carbon stocks, low developed them with Hornady bullets, and they were off to the races.
All right, we're at Bingbreck Hunting Adventures in Namibia, and we're getting ready to go have lunch. We just arrived a couple hours ago. We'll go have lunch. We'll probably sight in the rifles to make sure those are good, and then we'll do a little bit of scouting this afternoon, I expect.
So this is a long flight every time you go to Africa, and the first thing that these guys do, knowing the deal, is to go to the range and shoot these MCRs with ADG brass.
All right, well, it's morning of day one, and we're going to go out today and scout around, see what we can find. We do have to collect a couple animals for meat, so that's going to be pretty exciting. Not sure what we'll see.
We've got to eat.
We've got to eat, though.
Had a wonderful evening last night after arrival. I've got the rifles sighted in and zeros trued. Had a wonderful dinner, a little bit of conversation around the campfire, so we're eager to get on the truck.
First up is going to be Marlin Jiranek. He's hunting a springbuck, and that's a small antelope, and he's going to be shooting a 7.65 PRC.
right, you can take him.
250.
250. 250. Good shot.
Awesome.
You smoked him.
Nice. We saw this springbuck about 400 out from there and walked in. We got to about 300 of him. There were some wildebeest, female wildebeest in front of him. Then we got them to move off, and then he moved a bit, but we could spot his head. Moved around to him, and he took off once, but he stopped about 100 yards. We got up to about 250 from him, and then took the shot. We had about 15 seconds. This is a fantastic experience.
This segment is brought to you by Defiance Machine, makers of precision bolt actions built for performance in hunting, competition, and custom rifle builds. Each action is machined to exacting tolerances and designed for smooth reliability, guaranteed headspace, and seamless integration with your custom build.
All right, well, good morning. Day 2. Yesterday was a great day. We got a trophy springbuck. Thanks to all the sponsors of the show, McWhorter Custom Rifles, Zeiss Optics made it all possible, Hornady, and Leo Photo, and of course ADG. And today we're headed to the mountains a little bit. We're going to look for some kudu and oryx. So hopefully we have a fantastic day as well. It'll be a little earlier today because we've got about a 30-minute drive into the mountains, but we're very excited for today.
Ready for another good hike.
On this next hunt, Marlin and Chris, they're looking for a Gims buck. They spot some on a hillside. They got their 7.65 PRCWs ready to go.
It was a heck of a climb to come up and find this guy. We were about 305 meters from the truck. We had to walk of that. I think it was about a 45-degree incline on this rock mountain. So it was a lot of walking, and as you can see, everything around here has thorns trying to get your eyes, your ears, everything. But it was worth it, that's for sure. And we'll be eating well tonight. He'll taste good.
On this hunt, Chris is after a pristine, beautiful springbuck. That's one of the small antelope species in Africa.
Yeah, you can take him up.
You on him?
Yep. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jan.
Excellent.
Excellent. Hey, Chris here, second afternoon. We came across this this rock pan, saw several wildebeest and a couple of female oric, and this nice springbok was standing at about 380 yards. And with the Leo photo tripod, this 765 PRCW built by McWhorter custom rifle, topped with the Zeiss LPR S3, did the trick, put it down.
Precision Hunting TV is also brought to you by McWhorter True Precision Long Range Hunting and Shooting School, Leo Photo USA, Brux Barrels, Trigger Tech, Hawkins Precision, and Defiance Actions.
We're looking for some kudu today to start out. Hopefully we'll find a nice mountain kudu, trophy size that we can get to. We're also going to be looking possibly for some oryx, again some of the meat oryx, but we might also be looking for trophy at the same time. Looking forward to a great morning and a great afternoon today.
Do you see it?
I see him.
489 yardage.
489.
Welcome back, folks. Today we're going to talk about cases, brass. What's the foundation of your ammunition?
Yeah, so Mr. Allen, we talk about performance rifles real heavy, but they're only as good as what you feed it. So what's your go-to brass?
The ADG brass, we've been doing this forever and we've used everybody's brass. The ADG brass is the most consistent brass that we've ever used. The weight, primer pockets, everything about the brass is much better than all the other brass we've ever used. We weight sort brass usually, and with other brass, you got a wide range of weight sorts, and that's very important because, as we know, the outside dimensions of the case have always got to be the same to fit the chamber. So if the brass is drastically different in weight, then it's got to be the internal dimension, correct?
Correct, and that causes inconsistencies, and that's real important with the inconsistencies.
That's right. Pressure changes. I mean, when we do a load for somebody, we've got it all recorded, what the powder was, what the brass weight was, the primer and the whole 9 yards. So if you're not able to come back and replicate that with a case that weighs the same thing the next time, then that pretty much shoots everything out the window. But ADG is at the forefront of all brass makers. I mean, we've always used good brass, but this is the best there is.
And so they do more than just make brass too, right? They do other products.
They started making an amazing set of dies for different calibers, some of the popular calibers. They make annealing equipment now, and they even make some interchangeable bolt faces for Remington 700s, where you can go from a 223 bolt face to a Magnum bolt face.
That's pretty impressive. So they're definitely innovative.
They are definitely an innovative, cutting-edge company. So next time you're looking for a good brass case, if you're a hand loader, check out the ADG products. They've got all the standard stuff. They got a brand new list of brand new stuff, and I think it's very exciting what they're doing.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed.
That's your tip of the week, the True Precision tip of the week, brought to you by Alan and John and McWhorter Custom Rifles.
Precision Hunting TV is also brought to you by Armageddon Gear, Mesquite Creek Taxidermy, Hell's Canyon Barrels, Gun Foam, Boyd Harness Company, and Metal Spinning Targets. This segment is brought to you by Atlas Development Group, makers of the finest premium rifle cartridge cases on the market. Proudly made in the USA. Our stringent manufacturing process and raw materials yield superior results.
All right.
Good shot. Good shot.
Oh, fantastic. We were with Beanbreck Hunting Adventures here in Namibia. We found this kudu bull on the mountains here, and we took it this morning about 8:30, 370 yards. Then it fell about 40 yards closer to us. It landed about 300 yards from us down the mountain. We broke one of the tips off on the way down, but other than that, pretty much unscathed. One shot, Hornady, 175 grain ELDX. It's been a fantastic morning. Thanks again to Jan and his great guiding service. And everybody who made this possible. McWhorter Custom Rifles. We were shooting a ADG BL 700 Action and 7-65 PRCW. And this kudu bull showed himself halfway up the mountain. We tracked him up the mountain for maybe about 100 yards or so. And then finally came out in an opening where we get a clear shot on him. It was a fantastic morning so far. Hopefully there's more to come.
On this hunt, Chris is up. He's after a big zebra. He's got his 7.65, got his Leophoto tripod in case he needs to make a shot standing up.
Oh, he's down. Very nice.
All right.
Right down.
Yes. Woo. Dropped it.
Very good.
Started out on day 5 here at Beanbreck Hunting Adventures with a cold morning. Unusual cloud cover that is uncommon for the experiences that we've had here. We were hunting for both steenbok and zebra. We saw quite a few female steenbok and one male that was a little too young. And as we crossed over into the next hunting area, fortunately we saw a group of zebra, and we were able to get a good shot, dropped it, and the McWhorter Custom Rifle 7-6.5 PRCW did the trick again. We took this zebra with a 175 grain Hornady ELDX over 54.5 grains Reloader 16, a Zeiss optic on top of the rifle. It's their new LRP S3, and my good friend Jan Van Wyck continues to put us on some incredibly beautiful animals. You've got to come and experience Beanbreck Hunting Adventures sometime in your life. Put it on your bucket list.
Well, Marlin and Chris have done real well on their safari. They've made some great shots with their MCRs. Join us next week. They're going to be back with Bean Breck Safaris, and you don't want to miss this.